So, Tyson Fury's not going to be fighting Deontay Wilder next. Now, I think quite a lot of people are quite upset about this, but personally, I'm not particularly bothered. I mean, I would have liked to have seen the fight next, but it wasn't. I'm not really that interested in it because I don't particularly want to see Deontay Wilder fight. But it just is. It's ridiculous. Like it's fucking Bob Aaron. Fucking Bob Aaron. I'm not a fan of Mr. Aaron. So it's not. It's like Aaron or Aaron. I don't fucking know. But Tyson Fury said it was because he got robbed, which is bollocks. That's not the reason. I don't know why he's saying the reason is that because he would have fought him again. You don't know why he doesn't just be honest and say it was money. He wants more money. He thinks he can get more money if he fights other people. Personally, I don't know if I agree with that because how is him fighting some fucking fish and chip shop owners and taxi drivers really gonna help? Like, it's not like there's someone that's got a belt that he's prepared to fight. I mean, the Dillian White. I'm trying to think of heavyweights outside. Who has the maybe he'll go after the WBO belt, but I doubt that because the person who's got it is Don King Promotions. Maybe he'll become, and I think he's only the interim champion, if I'm right. I can't remember what his name is, but maybe that's who he'll fight. Like, I think I just want to talk about who he's going to fight next instead of talking about the deal, to be honest. Well, lack thereof the deal. Who opponents does he have? Well, if Deontay Wilder's not going to be fighting Dominic Brazil, because Dominic Brazil fights... no, if Dillian White's not going to be... Did I say Dillian? I don't know. If Dillian White's not going to be fighting Dominic Brazil, then maybe he'll fight one of those two. If Dominic Brazil doesn't end up fighting Deontay Wilder, which is a possibility, WBC, corruption, etc. But I would imagine that Tyson Fury's going to have to work his way up through the WBC rankings to get another shot at that, because I think the WBC are going to be quite upset that he's kind of mugged them off in this way. So I think the Deontay Wilder situation, I think no one's talked about this, but I think that the WBC aren't going to want that fight to happen, possibly to spite Tyson Fury and Bob Aaron to show this isn't what we do, I think our words go, but money does speak. So that might not happen, but it could happen, that's a possibility. Boxing politics, etc., etc. But, who is Tyson Fury going to fight next? I think that's the main question here, rather than anything else. And also, does anyone else think Tyson Fury is getting back on the drink? Because I kind of have that feeling. Like, when you watch him in interviews, he's talking about, I'm going to go back to having a good time. Maybe he means in camp, possibly. But it's Tyson Fury, so you don't know. And I think this idea that, wait a couple fights and then fight Deontay Wilder again. Well, we may never get to see that fight. Deontay Wilder's had injury problems in his arm. He's 33. Tyson Fury might just fucking retire again. We don't know what's going to happen. So I think this is it's a silly move to cancel the rematch. Like, we may never see that fight. To be honest, it might just never happen between injuries and Tyson Fury being Tyson Fury. But I hope we do in a way. But I wouldn't pay for the pay-per-view. Go watch it second day on BT on YouTube. But the main question I feel is who's Tyson Fury going to fight next? So let's talk about that. I feel like Tyson Fury, the list of people he can fight now is Ortiz, if Ortiz wins at the weekend, which is a possibility. I don't feel like he'll fight. Who's Ortiz fighting? I can't remember. The promotion for that fight has been really bad, so I can't even tell you who his opponent is. I know it's an undercard fight. Maybe he'll fight Ortiz next. Maybe he'll fight Dillian White next. That would be an interesting fight. That would be a big litmus test for Dillian White. I mean, I don't think Dillian White and Eddie Hearn would want that fight because I don't think Dillian White wins that fight. Maybe. But if Klitschko can't beat him, then I don't think White can. However, but I'm interested in seeing that fight. I think White's got a pretty good chance. There's a good chance as any of the top heavyweights of beating him. Other than him, there's not really too many people. Parker, he's good friends with Parker, but he has said about business. I will fight Joseph Parker, which is fair enough. I respect that. It's like Mike Tyson said after his fight with, well, I can't remember. He goes, we're brothers, money. What's the line? I'm always in need of money. I think that was, he needed money, I'm always in need of money. That was the line, which is very funny. You should look that up. Tyson. Alright, let's not talk about that Tyson right now. Anyway, who else could he fight next? I mean, there's not too many more other people other than Parker, Ortiz, White. But you could just fight someone in the bottom half of the top 10. That Polish kid that I can't remember the fucking name of. I've seen him fight. I can't remember. He's also saying he's not gonna go on to Showtime, so it would have to, or Showtime or DAZN or anything like that. So, which obviously contracts, blah blah. But who can he fight? I mean, the two people that have belts. There's an interim belt. I guess he could go after the interim belt. I don't think that fight's gonna happen. But there's not really too many contenders for him to fight. I'm trying to think other than that. It's really hard. Maybe if Joe Joyce wins, but Joe Joyce is pretty low ranked. There's really not too many people for him to fight. But whatever happens, I'll watch, because Tyson Fury is an interesting character. He's kind of a boring fighter to watch, but it is good to get to see how his technical style is, his movement. But I think if I had to make a prediction on who he fights next, I would say Ortiz, but that could not happen. But I'm very interested in what does happen with Tyson Fury. I think this is where we're going to end the video, because I've rambled a lot in this video. I really need to start making scripts. The videos after this are going to be more scripted. I'll have more of a plan for the videos, because I ramble a lot in them. But this is the end of the video. Bye. Like, subscribe. Have a good day. And if you work for Top Rank or Showtime, go fuck yourself, because you're a cunt.